Hey everybody, it's Super Otaku,
And Freya Lee.
and we're a pair of gamers bringing you a tutorial video for ARK, how to survive and possibly thrive in your first few days. We're going to be looking at making your first house, crafting your first few items to survive, and hopefully with some luck moving on to taming your first dinosaurs. Let's get right into it. Alright, first things first is gathering up all the materials we need. ARK is a survival gathering game, and if you ever played anything like it, like Minecraft, you start with nothing, and punching a tree is your first way to get there. Some wood. And pick up stones off the ground. And we make our first tool, which will be our stone pick. Now you can see I've already got a level. You passively gain XP as well as from gathering and crafting. I'm going to go ahead and increase my carry weight. And this will take us to our engram page, where we have engram points you can see down below here, and what we can learn with those points and how many points they cost. So stone hatchet is going to be important, so we'll definitely get that one. You can drag tools down into your hotbar and make it easier to use. SWAT 3 is kind of a personal default for me, where I like my stuff at. As you can see, that makes crafting quite a bit easier. Q is a quick button for putting your tools away. And switching to bare hands so you can gather stuff like plants and stone. Alright, rocks are good for flint and stone and occasionally some metal, so I got a piece of metal there. We need a piece of flint for our hatchet, so we can craft that. The hatchet, when used on a rock, will give us more stone than flint, whereas the pick will give us more flint than stone. And when used on a tree, the pick will give us more thatch than wood, and the hatchet will give us more wood than thatch. This also applies to carving up any animals you kill. You get increased meat versus hide. Little bushes here are good for getting fiber and berries. Berries are a good early food source. In the bottom right we have some stats. HP, hydration level, hunger level, energy level, and the bar that indicates that we have a level up. Get some more carry weight here. And with that, some more engram points and more things to unlock. The first priority is going to be some clothes. And these clothes need fiber to make. You can check what something needs by looking at your crafting menu. This requires 10 fiber, 40 fiber, 50 fiber. We spawned into a more easy area, so a lot of the creatures around here are herbivores or non-aggressive. But there are the occasional aggressive creatures. And that one flying in the air there, Ichthyornis. Very, very awful creature that will swoop down and steal your food while dealing you damage. That'll be enough for some basic clothing.
Will you make me some clothing? Shall I do it?
I can make them for you. I just need to gather up some more fiber.
I have some.
I'll take it.
I'm just over here. Walking very slowly because I put my points in movement speed and not weight.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
That's what I have.
Okay. There you go.
Hey, I have some clothes. Nice.
Craft up the set for me.
There is a concubine.
You learned spears?
Yes, I did learn spear. Do you want spears?
Yes.
I will need more to make spears.
Here is some wood and some flint and some fiber.
Alright, I will make this.
Oh, raptors! 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 Raptors!
Can't
Raptors!
run.
Raptors!
Oh, I was killed.
Ah!
That's always fun.
And that is how Ark delivers a swift and surprise death.
I will respawn. I literally could not move, so.
No, 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 no raptor. Nobody.
Oh, no.
I don't have the means to take on a level 50 raptor right now.
Oh no! I'm so dead. I am so dead. I ran into a Therizinosaur.
That's another aggressive dinosaur.
It's herbivore, but it is aggressive. That was fun. And I spawned right behind it again, so here we go. Let's see what happens.
Will you go attack the Bronto and then get killed? That would make me happy. No, you're gonna go kill the dodo and then come get me? Okay. Okay. Died somewhere right here. I thought they did not harvest your body. Spear. Need the spear.
Okay. I am so gonna die again. What's on me this time? Oh, Manta. Oh, I'm so dead. Yeah, level 140 Manta would do that.
Okay, this was a rather quick turn of events. I wasn't expecting that right out of the gate. Let me make a box yet.
I learned box for a very specific reason. I think it's great to store stuff. But I keep dying to a Therizinosaur. There's raptors right there. There's a piranha. I'm never gonna make it over there again.
Use this box and store some of these spare things here.
One day I will make it over there.
We don't need these seeds yet. We're not going to be farming this early.
And I just keep... Alright, well.
Berries.
Try to make it over to the beach side that you're on, but I keep going in the same. I have a lot of death indicators trying to pass this water.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to use the water to try and fight this raptor. So as you saw, they will swim out a little bit, but they tend to turn back. We'll use that to our advantage. And get that out of the way. Okay.
Is there a box where I have stuff in?
Yeah, there's a box on the beach where I put everything, including your spare stuff. Did you make it over here already?
I'm working on it.
Oh. And there's the other raptor. Wait, why did it run away? Where is it going? Creatures are tricky and they like to run away and make you think that you're safe, and then they come back when you least expect it and ambush you from behind.
Alright. I think I need it, but I have compies on. Hey,
Okay.
I found the box. I am here. I'm out of stamina, but I do have compies on me, so... I thought I did.
Yeah, they got hung up. They're coming now. There is a raptor in that direction, so be careful. It ran off into the woods and hasn't come back out yet, but I'm expecting that's just a matter of time.
Alright.
Uh-oh, spear broke. Need spears.
Okay. Spears takes I always forget. 5 points of damage.
Spears don't have durability like a lot of your other tools, but they can break. They have a chance to break on every single hit. So sometimes you're unlucky and they break right away. Okay. Copies. Your hatchet and pick will double as a weapon in case of emergencies, but they're not very good. Oh, raptor.
I can run this time.
Okay, it's over there. Do you have spears?
I only was managed to make 3. You get
Nope.
more of the fiber.
This tree apparently appears fake. There's some more wood and flint and stone in the box.
Okay. I'll make it to the box and place red spears for you.
Okay. At its core, Ark
There we
is
go.
a PvP multiplayer game where there's various factions called tribes that you can join. In this game, this is just the single player version. There is a PvE element that is actually quite fun to play. And so, me and Fraley have joined up into a tribe. You can see here, a pair of gamers, and it lists the players. And you have a nice tribe log that keeps track of when members die and when your creatures die and things of that
And
nature.
the governance.
I think it does give you some control over who owns stuff as well.
You can see how you personally own this box.
Oh, speaking of governments, mine has not been updated. I personally like everything to be considered tribe-owned, especially when it's just the two of us. Then everything is controllable by either member. So.
I know storage box. I can learn narcotic. Well, there is base engrams. I think both players should know.
The way the Ark is designed was so that you could have multiple people in the tribe and you could split roles between people. Someone builds items, someone builds gear, etc. But there are some, like she said, base level. You should know how to make your own tools, weaponry, potentially base weaponry. Early on, a lot of it's very important to know for both members.
I'm gonna go ahead and learn how to make some clothes. I've learned
2 levels. Let's do more carry weight because that's good. And some movement speed. Movement speed is good. Generally, you're not going to be able to outrun most of the creatures and animals, but it is good to have some movement speed because there are some that at least you can run the same speed as or have enough time to get on a rock or something and evade somebody. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay. We have just enough to get all the engrams to build a thatch house.
I'm gonna go this way and go see if I can get some hide.
Oh, there's some hide in the box. Or is it in my inventory? We have a good amount of hide.
You already?
Oh, yep. 56 of it.
Oh wow. Okay. I'm still gonna go this way though, because there's a trilobite.
Okay. We need fiber, thatch, and wood to build our thatch house. Gather up some more fiber. So future plans for this series will be showing you guys how to tame creatures, which ones are good early on, which ones are great for late game, and then eventually maybe we make it all the way to actually beating the game, fighting the boss. There is multiple difficulties you can fight the boss at, and a few caves or dungeons areas you have to go to get the items needed to actually do the boss fight. We'll just see how far we get into this and how you guys like this. We also may put out some one-of tutorials on more in-depth things like trap building for tames, as well as I like to build various things, so
I'm gonna learn spyglass.
okay.
I know mortar and pestle.
Over there. Oh, we need one more level to get our sloped thatch roof to make kind of a more stylish house. We'll get to crafting. We're going to start with a 2x2 house. That's referring to these foundation size, so we'll make 4 of these. Being a 4x4, we will have 8 walls we need, so we'll do 1 that is a door frame and a door, and 7 walls. You guys see the XP right here. Each time I craft something, I get a little bit of experience towards the next level, so crafting is a good way to level up. And the harder something is to make, the more XP it's worth. As well as combat, killing creatures, gathering, on top of passive XP that generates as well. Building an arc can be a little bit finicky. It takes some getting used to. But once you get the hang of it, it's actually quite nice. You're able to do a good amount of stuff without using any kind of mods or third party. So in your inventory, you just want to put your E or your use button, and you can choose how to place it, and you get this little green highlight. And this will show you how this will place. If you can't place this anywhere for any reason, it will turn red. So I can place these underwater and build underwater if I wanted, but you do have to breathe, so that will become an issue. It's always good to find a bit of flat land, because if you start to build on a big slope, if I place this here, I can snap these, but as soon as you get too far out, you can't snap if there's too big of a height difference. And if you place something you don't like, you do have a small amount of time to pick it back up. I can hold E to go to options and pick this up here. So it's always best to find some flat ground, since we've kind of already set up right here. This is a good place. So I'll put this down here. I'll just lay out this 2x2.
There's a raptor down this side of the beach.
I want our front door to face out to the ocean for the view, so we'll place this here. You can push some buttons when you have this hit. These will snap to any of the 4 sides. And if you look, this very green version versus blue version is simply the way that it's rotated. So this is going to be the inside of the wall, and this will be the outside of the wall. But if you want, you can flip these on and put the inside out, whichever way you want to do this. Gives you some creativity or some versatility in how you place your stuff, but I just like this normal outside facing wall here. Oh, remember, if you make a mistake, you can pick it back up. You can also build from the inside or the outside, it doesn't matter. And then you can place your door inside the door frame, and then you just E button to open your door. Need to get one more level up to make that sloped roof. We can make these flat ceilings, but that just makes us live in a box. And not bad for your first house, but definitely something you want to upgrade from. We're just about the level, so we will gather a bit more materials, make sure we don't run out.
We have made a mortar and pestle.
The mortar and pestle is a tool for crafting that gives you access to some other recipes that you can't make with your hands, for example, like mixing together cementing paste or spark powder, which is a type of fuel. You can make a couple types of medicines, that kind of thing. That's very good early on. And then don't be afraid to make a house out of thatch like this. This is going to be the weakest house with the lowest durability, and it can be damaged by wild dinosaurs. But eventually, when you get to the level and you can make other make buildings out of other materials such as wood and stone, you can just simply replace these as needed. So if you find a place where you want to keep your house, don't be afraid to just build it out of thatch to start out.
And learn sleeping bag.
Alright, not simple bed? Or do you not have enough?
I currently have 6 points left, and the bed takes 8. So on my next level up, I can learn bed.
Okay. Level 9, got 8 more engram points. We're going to learn simple thatch roof.
I destroyed your box to put the box inside that.
Okay. There are some items in the game, like this mortar and pestle, you can't place on the regular ground. You need to place it on top of the foundation. So that's another reason to build a base, so that you can actually put some things down that you couldn't place on the ground. We're going to build 2 each of the left and 2 of the right. And then this house will need 1, 2, 3, 4 roof pieces. You can tell down in the bottom right there that I am hypothermic cold. In your inventory, you can see the temperature outside as well as the time of day, how many days the game has. This is in-game days. And you can also see your cold and hot insulation, which is what protects you from the hot and cold. Or if you are not in your menu, you can hold H key on the keyboard and you can see this information in the top left. This also will highlight any of your tames and just give you a bit of information on your HUD. It adds numbers to the stats or how my water level, my food level over on the side there, if you need to see that, as well as it gives you information on actual statuses you're affected by. The little symbols in the bottom right tells you a little bit more about what that is and what it does. We'll place these. These will on the inside to be on the inside. And place this one on the opposite side. And then we will place these on here. And there we have our first little house. Nothing too fancy, big enough to store a couple of beds, a couple of chairs.
Okay, I have learned bed.
In my toolbar, you can see that some of my tools are not at max durability. They're about to break. So before they break, we can right-click them and hit repair. And that'll use resources from your inventory to repair those. Keep those in working order.
Need a little bit more of the hide. Like a bed. A respawn.
And I think we will call this a video. This was a good first day. Got a lot accomplished. Learned about some various crafting, how to survive your first night. And we will be back next time with how to tame creatures, good early tame, how to progress from this point, and continue to survive the Ark.